Hello, weeps of YouTube. How's it going? It's been a minute. Been a hot minute, hasn't it? Um, kind of been going through a little thing, haven't we? The whole entire world for a little while where most of us because we're just sitting and waiting for things to change. Uh Kind of don't feel like doing many productive things, right? Uh for the last couple of years. Uh, but uh, you know, we're working through it. I'm working through it. Uh, Hopefully, about to pull myself out of it. Um, the worst thing for me that's been keeping me down a lot through this is because I have a very particular brain that has a lot of things that are uh overlapping to make it a bad time most of the time. Uh, and here recently, the thing that I use to help my brain not feel like dying every second uh uh it has been hard to find. Um and we had to use a different thing that is that is sold on counters, and it worked, but it was not the same. But I have some true, actual, certified medicine now. So hopefully, and I'm going to be having some for a while. So hopefully, um, I will be able to, you know, do a lot of intense projects here within the near future. That's what I'm planning on. Um, and in case I haven't told everybody here yet, which I don't think I have unless, you know, I do whenever I move some things over from Twitch. But I'm gonna try to catch everybody up on, all the stuff that's been going on. That's a bit of it, of just what's been going on through this whole, you know the big P word. Uh, and then try to talk about some things that I want to be getting into within the near future, like within the next few months. Um, so yeah, along with that, the thing that's been taking up a lot of my time here recently is that my mother, she I don't know what brought on the very first instance, but she had a thing where she passed out, and uh was like very she was very confused and lacked um a lot of brain functions past the baseline for a couple minutes after that, and then since then has been having a lot of dizzy spells and just being very, very weak most of the time, wanting to stay in bed. And so we got a bunch of tests done of like very many parts of the body. Started with the veins, and then like a lung X-ray, and then like she had a CAT scan, but that didn't show much. And then another one, I forget what it was, but then here recently, like a week and a half ago or so, uh, she got like the brain. I forget. I don't. It has an actual name for the test, but it's the one where they put all the electrodes on, and then they just scan the brain activity, the electricity, and went to a neurologist right after that. Uh, nothing happened during that test, but telling all the symptoms, he said that what probably happened was that she had baby stroke originally, sometime way back. Don't know when, like a year or so ago. Like a little bit before all this stuff started, and then after that, it triggered uh, an epileptic cycle, which is what is giving her the dizziness and the loss of consciousness, sometimes the loss of like some parts of identity, like just being, I don't know, it's hard to describe, but just not having much thought past uh you know where am I, what's going on, uh and then not knowing who are you, like stuff like that. uh so I've been dealing with that, but now we have medicine, uh and we may have to find the right one, but hopefully that will be helping, and I don't need this right now, actually. uh I don't I don't know why I have that on you, so I'm gonna turn that off. That's for Twitch. Uh, but anyway, um, so that's hopefully gonna be getting better here within the near future. Um, Also, hopefully better for everybody. Because I may have better internet, gonna have a better room. Uh, Going to be less money. Going to be in a better place. We're moving um soon. So that's gonna take a little bit of time out of, my ability to do anything for a few days. For maybe like a couple of weeks here soon. So that's gonna be happening, but things should be things should run smoothly once I am moved in. And I will update via Twitter. Why is this moving so much? Whenever I know exact dates for that. Um, if you've missed it, I've been doing a lot of art on Twitch lately for like a lot of the emotes, and I did. I've done some overlays and stuff like that. I didn't show anybody the process of making the thumbnail for this, but been doing some thumbnails over there. Um, I could do. I could stream making the one. I'm gonna make one for a series later. I'm gonna be trying to make thumbnails for my for any game series that I do. Uh, and probably some other series too. Like I could draw some art for very many kinds of things, as I have found out here recently. Uh, All I gotta do is try. That's making me feel good. I am going to do the subscriber goal that I set for YouTube, but I'm gonna change it up. I'm gonna make this one the 2064 ROM. I'm gonna think of a different one for the next step, and then I'll do the Hollow Knight one will stay where it is. But I have decided that that game, The Breath of Death, I think I just chose it in the past because like I thought that it was better than it was, and the skeleton guy looked cool like in the pictures, but it's, I read about it. It's not a thing that I should be spending my time on right now when I have such better things since then. It was good for its time, I think. Like it's pretty nice. Like I'm not trying to trash the game, but it's not very much of a game. I would my time would be better spent doing something that I am passionate about, which the next one on the list I am, because all my friends are doing dating sims right now, and I have one that's interesting that my sister has been wanting me to play for a while, that I'm intrigued with, that I want to do and that I want to show. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to be starting that next uh soon. I'll be starting recording stuff for that, and then I will put out an edited video sometime. Look for that. I'm uh I'm going to be, as I mentioned earlier, uh making a thumbnail for the Sekiro series that I did over on Twitch. Uh and then once that's done, I'll start moving videos over here because I had some thumbnails set up, but when the other laptop went out, that's another thing. My laptop charger exploded. So I lost a lot of things on there, a lot of artwork, a lot of thumbnails that I've made. Um, but that's fine. I can just start over on a lot of stuff and make a lot of stuff on my own. Now that the tablet works on this computer. Uh, so yeah, that's a thing. I am going to be restarting working on my book. If you haven't heard, I've been telling everybody, trying to work on a book. I want to get it done this year so that I can have something, you know, like at least the actual draft done, the first serious draft, because I want to be able to say that I have made a respectable thing. Because once that book is done, I believe that it will be a respectable book. Um, but I want that done before I'm a quarter of a century done. So I'm going to be spending some time working on that. Hopefully, it won't interfere with everything else that I'm trying to do. But if it does, it will be more important because um that's what I'm trying. All this stuff is just, it's for fun, even though it can also help support. But the writing books is what I'm trying to do to support myself. So that's the plan. Ow. Also, while I'm doing the last bit of research that I do before I start writing that book again, I'm also going to be doing some research, and I'm going to be trying to work on the very first intro to theory and deprogramming video that I want to do this year. I'm gonna try to get it, sometime this year. That will be after the move, because I'll be able to set up a place for the green screen and all that. It's gonna be great. I'm excited. But I like I said, I need to read a book before I start writing my book again, because I need to hear how another culture speaks about the topics that I'm going to be bringing up, because I need some of their voice in that, not mine, Uh and uh and then I need uh that's going to help with the video. I probably need one more thing before that video, like debt, the book debt, or something like that. And then I should be able to do that. But so yeah, that's what's on the table. Uh for YouTube. For Twitch, you will have to see, I guess. That's a little thing that's a little more, what I feel for the day. Uh it's not usually planned out very much. But I also forgot to say, with the diagnosis of epilepsy, uh, mother can't drive, so I have to drive her everywhere and do all the things that she needs driving done for, that she can't pay someone else to do. So that's going to be taking up a lot of the time for ever. And I have to do that tomorrow. But today, uh, I was doing this, and this is now done. And speaking of, I'm about to go stream on Twitch. So if you care about that, I'm gonna be doing some old games, and then some of the new Hotness Lost Ark, because I've been bitten by the MMO bug. I feel nice about it. Doing it in limiting myself to only 5 hours a day, and not, burning myself out by playing 12 hours every day like I did with RuneScape, is helping out a lot with my enjoyment of it. I'm enjoying it better every single day, and I can't wait until the game is actually about to start today. Like, I'm about to get the boat. I've opened the castle, and all I need to do is, move past that, I think. It's gonna be great. I'll see you there, and I will catch you next time.